How We See It podcast has returned.
Yeah, man, hey, fuck it. Let's do this. I'm a little tired, but it's all good. Alex, the kid in the booth.
Well, I was about to say it's Monday, but it's not.
It's not, fuck it. We're almost halfway there.
Hey, whatever.
Alright, let's go. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the How We See It podcast, episode 13. Podcast where we talk about everyday life, current events, and a lot of hip-hop. This is your boy, as always, Alegre, with my boy Motive. What up, Motive?
Yo, what up? What up?
How you doing, man? How was the weekend?
Doing good, man. Hey, before we get too into the podcast, I just want to give a quick shout out to my little brother Alex.
Ooh, Alex, behind the ones and twos. Oh no, wait, he's behind the camera. He's the new cameraman. So if you guys see him in one of our, or if you guys hear him on one of the podcasts, that's Alex right there. He's in the booth. What up, Alex?
Hey, what's good?
Yeah, hey, he was, just to remind people, he was like in episode, I want to say 7 or 8.
6. I think it was 6.
Was it 6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in there and he liked the podcast, the podcast vibe. So he wants to come kick it with us and he became the cameraman. Oh, so let's discuss that real quick. We said we would post videos and we still are, but we just had technical difficulties, over the past week.
Yes, so we do have have someone help us out with camera stuff now. So it's gonna be Alex, my little brother.
Right.
But yeah, we had. We don't have a camera, so it was a little bit weird trying to transfer, the videos from our phones.
Yeah, we're just being honest. We're kind of broke right now.
Yeah.
But hey, we're accepting sponsors. If you guys want to sponsor or you guys want to advertise yourself on the show, we'll talk about that off the air. Just hit us up with a message. Shout out to everyone listening on Spotify and iTunes. Thank you guys. We know we don't see you guys' views as much. Like on YouTube, we actually can see how many people have viewed the podcast, but thank you guys for listening.
I've seen I've been checking on Spotify. We've been getting more and more. I was just checking with Alex before we started the podcast. I think like 20 views on one episode. I was like, that's pretty good through Spotify. That's pretty good.
So can we add that to the YouTube views, please? Because then that would get us to 200.
We've been doing pretty good. So thanks to the people watching on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you to all the YouTube community. You guys are getting our numbers up. We appreciate that, and we hope that with the making of these videos, we get up there. We just keep increasing the views.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna shout out a few people because they always either send me messages or comment on the podcast, or when they see me in the streets, they're like, "Hey, bro, I like that podcast," or talk about this, talk about that. They give me ideas. So real quick, shout out to homie Biggie, homie Baez, Toluca, homie Amable. Efra saw me the other time we were shopping and he saw me. He's like, yeah, that podcast is pretty badass.
Nice, yeah.
Homie Noe, Lalo from Twitter.
Yeah, like you said, Baez, I saw him share our podcast YouTube today.
Yeah, so hey, thanks to anyone who shares it. We really appreciate it because we get more and more views that way. We appreciate you taking the time.
Man. Yeah.
It's only like 10 seconds, but some people can't even do that. So yeah, thanks to everyone for sharing and we appreciate it, man. Fuck, how was your weekend though? On the really?
My weekend was I think it was pretty good. I mean, it was chill because it was raining.
Yeah,
so
that was nice.
You can't really do anything when it's raining.
It rained all week. Or all weekend, didn't it? It rained all weekend, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, so Friday it didn't rain too much in the afternoon, Friday, but it was still like, light rain.
Right.
After work, we went to like a team building event for work.
Okay.
So we went, had a couple drinks, couple appetizers.
You know what? That's crazy. We did that too on Friday, and we went to like a bar, a cider house or whatever, and we played Cards Against Humanity. So that was fun to like see people from work, outside of work, playing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck because everyone just kind of let loose and we were saying some pretty fucked up
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's always pretty fun.
Yeah, to see people outside of the work environment, that's what's up.
Yeah, we went to this place called Fat Joe's in Oceanside. It was pretty chill. I mean, there's like some arcade games in there.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. I like places like that.
The boss was like, there was like this basketball thing. The boss said, whoever scores the highest score on the basketball gets a gift card. So everyone was going, and I went, and there was only like 2 people left after me to go.
Yeah.
And I got the highest score, like.
Oh,
but there was 2. I got the highest score out of the people that already went.
Oh, damn! You thought you had it.
I thought I had it. Yeah. I thought I had it. I was like, come on, these guys. I don't think they're really gonna pass me.
Yeah.
And I also thought I got lucky. So I was like, because the highest score before me was like 190, and I got like 210 or something like that.
Oh, so you thought you had it in the bag?
Yeah, that's like 10 extra scores that I made or whatever.
Oh, damn,
so I thought I had it in the bag. Dude, the guy that went next. Oh, the guy that went next was like he was young. You know, I thought maybe he would get me. You know, he looks like he kind of like played ball a little bit. You know,
exactly.
But no, he did pretty bad. And then the last guy, he went. Dude, he smoked us all. He got like 310 points.
Aw, dude. Did you? So wait, what was the price?
Best Buy gift card.
For how much did he say? Or
I don't think so.
You should have been like, "Can I get a Best Buy gift card for like $10? You know, for something."
Yeah.
For getting second place. But nah, that's cool. Yeah, things like that are kind of fun.
Yeah, and after that, I mean, we chilled, you know, here at my house on Friday night.
Oh yeah, we did. We had a little get together, a little kickback. That was cool. We played Uno like always. I don't know. I like those nights. I'm telling you, as I get older, I appreciate those nights more. Like hanging out with the cousins.
Yeah, and
just having a beer or two, not getting like messed up.
Yeah, just one beer, some snacks,
beer to relax the body.
Uno. Yeah.
That's what's up. I like those nights more. And I know that sounds cliche and everything, but trust me, when you get older,
not only did we do that, we actually planned a couple trips, so that's something to look forward to.
That information is not to be shared, please. Hey, but I was gonna say, how come we never do that for the How We See It podcast? We never kick. Oh, I guess we did, right, on Friday.
Oh yeah.
It's only the two of us. Well, now it's Alex, but he's a little too young to be hanging out with the big dogs. And I was like,
he can only have some Sprite.
Yeah. Sprite for the non-Spanish speakers is Sprite. Hey, bro, you know how we were talking about doing things by ourselves? I almost did something this weekend, but the rain messed it up. I was going to go to a Xolos game down in TJ, but then it was raining. I was like, I don't want to drive in the rain for like an hour and a half to get to the stadium. Plus, like, it sounds fucked up, but the infrastructure in TJ, it's not like meant for rain, you know. Once it rains, it's a mess down there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait it out for like another month when it stops raining here in March and April, and I'm going to go do that. So I'll tell you guys about that once I actually do it. But I almost did it, you know, so almost. Yeah, man. So, hey, you know, someone commented. I can't remember. Man, I'm sorry. Here, you know what? I'm going to look it up real quick. But someone commented on YouTube and wanted us to talk about the Polar Vortex. And I replied, it was me.
It's my fiance's cousin. Her name is Daniela Valdez.
Okay, shout out Daniela. She wanted us to discuss it a little, and I replied something like, "Oh, I don't know too much about it. Like I had heard about it, but I wanted to do more research. Sadly, I didn't do it was much.
Interesting because it's something going on in the world. There was
exactly no, and we appreciate that, guys. We thank you, Daniela. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you again for commenting on our page, or sorry, on the YouTube video.
Or like some people might know her as Flaca.
All right, thank you, Blanca. Cause sorry, should I call her that? Probably not. I don't know her like that. So yeah, thank you, Daniela. Cause yeah, man, that gives us topics to talk about, and we appreciate our listeners. You know, commenting. That means you guys are interested.
Yeah,
you guys actually listen.
I feel like after episode 12, we got a lot of people commenting. I was pretty happy because we got like 8 YouTube comments and like a couple people messaging me.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people messaged
you. No one talks to me, bro. No one wants to ever text me. So
I was just trying to make you feel better. But
thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, no, but I really appreciate when people comment on our page and like, you know, they get into discussions or they want us to talk about this and that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool. But no, for sure, Polar Vortex. I think I said solar earlier, but I meant polar.
Yeah,
Polar Vortex. Pretty much what's happening here. You know what? We're gonna get the scientist in here. Alex, please step away from the camera real quick. Not scientist.
Yeah.
But
how about you explain the Polar Vortex to us, Alex? Because you know what I've heard, you have like a 4.9 GPA in school.
I don't even think that's possible. I mean, you could get more than a 4.0, but I don't know if 4.9 is possible. What is your GPA? If you don't mind sharing.
It's 4.3 right now.
Oh, just 4.3.
Just 4.3.
4.3 out of 4.0. Okay, stop. Calm down, naturally. No, that's cool, man. That's what's up. Anything you would like to share?
I mean, definitely. I looked up a couple of articles and YouTube videos on the Polar Vortex.
I have one right here,
but like I feel like I was talking to him and he kind of knew a little bit about
I want the youth to speak the truth.
Ooh,
right. Damn.
Man, you gonna be a rapper now, bro?
maybe. JID's a rapper at 28, bro. I'm 26, so
yeah,
I might.
That's true.
JID review at the end of this video, or sorry, at the end of this podcast. Towards the end of this podcast. Go ahead, man. Do you think?
Yeah. So basically, like during the winter, the air gets like really cold, like below zero, and it creates like fast winds over in the Antarctic, and then like the fast winds make a vortex and it just moves down. And this year it got really low, so it came to the U.S. and like made everything cold below freezing.
Right. Yeah. So I read also that it even breaks apart. You know, you said it moves down, but this time it like completely broke apart. And that's why it headed down all the way to like
and
Michigan,
they say like it
Chicago,
happens like
Illinois.
every once in a while, you know. They
Right.
said it happened last year too, but it wasn't like too serious.
And one of the rivers in Chicago, like it completely froze.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not completely, but it was like a lot of the water was freezing,
Like if
bro.
it, I think it affected what I think 26 states, right? That thing affected like
Damn,
26
dude.
states. That's what I think I heard on a YouTube video.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my, damn! It said temperatures will plummet to minus 26 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold, bro.
Yeah.
That's cold as man.
And I mean, I saw somebody share something on Facebook, like people in Chicago like died. The homeless people died because
Oh,
I mean, they're
that's
exposed
messed
to that cold. Like
Yeah.
that sucks, man.
I've always wondered how people in Chicago and like other places like that, how do they do it?
Yeah.
I can never imagine. I guess I'm too much of a Californian to like even fathom that. You know.
Yeah.
To me, once it hits like 30 in the mornings, I'm like, oh my god,
Freezing.
Yeah.
Right
Like,
now
I
outside
don't
it was
wanna
like
go to work.
it was like 50 or 60 outside right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, it's cold, you know.
Yeah, so hey, I know it might sound corny, but I think I'm gonna say a little prayer for my people over there, tonight, because that's
Yeah,
cold,
rest in
man.
peace to the people that pass away due
For
to the
sure.
cold, and that sucks.
You know what? Moment of silence, real quick, please. All right, man. Yeah, because people, they're passing away out there.
But yeah, that's crazy though. Like, I feel like I don't know. It might have something like the world telling us like, "Hey, you guys are messing up a little bit," Like,
Yeah, with the global warming and all that.
yeah,
Man.
it's kind of weird though, cause like how global warming's warming up like the Earth's core or
Right.
whatever. Like, but like this cold like just came out of nowhere. It's like
Man,
with that polar vortex stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, thank you again for giving us a topic to talk about. We're not as like prepared or whatever, but it was cool to talk.
Yeah, and
about
I was
it
watching
look
a
it
couple
up.
of YouTube videos like they're saying like this might happen more often and like because the way global warming is affecting it.
Right.
And like what if like this keeps happening? Like it keeps happening like to one point it's not even going to be global warming anymore. It's going to be like just freezing like the whole
And it's
like,
not gonna be only for a season. It's just gonna be like
like
permanent.
it's going to be permanent. That's what I'm trying to say.
Remember that one movie? I think it was 2012, where something similar happens. It's
Yeah.
just like the northern United States. Even I think all the way to California was cold, like freezing cold.
Yeah.
And they don't have to migrate south because it was just too much for them.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that's crazy.
Well, I feel like there's another movie like The Day After Tomorrow or something like that.
Is that the one I'm thinking about? It might be the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, you know what? That is the one I'm
Yeah,
thinking
The Day
about.
After Tomorrow. Yeah,
I'm
I think that's
confusing
what
it with 2012. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, The Day After Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they?
I feel like the polar vortex is kind of like something like that can happen, dude. Like it's just crazy,
it
dude.
It could. We don't realize it, but it could totally happen. Especially us here in California. Sometimes we see things like that, and we're like, oh, it's never gonna be like that in California. So like,
Yeah.
we don't care about it, or people seem to not care about it. But it's something that we have to look out for. Like our planet is changing, and like you said, there's signs out there that things are a little,
Like things are happening,
Yeah, crazy things.
You
are happening.
you didn't really hear like stuff like this back in the day, or
No.
not that I remember.
Or maybe we're just too little to remember. I don't know, but I mean, it's happening, so we can't ignore it for sure. So if you don't know too much about it and you guys want to know more, just look up articles, YouTube. There's
It's interesting stuff.
yeah,
It's
just
definitely
get on,
interesting.
Yeah, just get on the internet, man. You'll find something about it. I want to talk about real quick. Someone asked me. Oh, you know what? That's hip hop, so we'll talk about that later. Grammys. I guess the Grammys we could talk about also in the hip hop section. So right now, I think we're gonna do the What I've Seen section and the Clown of the Week. So just to remind everyone, we have 3 sections. So that's the What I've Seen section, Clown of the Week, and Whatever Happened To. So real quick for what I've seen, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it positive one more time. There will be days where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just not having a good day and I just want to vent or whatever,
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pretty much just let it loose and just talk a bunch of ish on people. Nah, probably I won't do that, but I'll come here and tell you guys about my crappy life. But for right now, I just want to say that what I've seen is a lot of people are actually supporting us, man. There's a lot of people out there that are liking our YouTube videos, They're commenting on Facebook. They're commenting on Twitter. I don't know about Instagram because I don't use it as much.
Yeah,
But,
I definitely had a lot of people, like you're saying, message me, tweet at us. They've tweeted at us. They've direct messaged me on Instagram. They've commented on my timeline on Facebook, on like my personal timeline.
Share our videos,
and comment on our YouTube. Like, it feels so good that people are interacting and like they're enjoying our stuff.
And I think I posted something on it was Facebook where I said some people talk wonders and others are talking shit, but they're talking about it.
Yeah, but they're talking about
it. They
us.
know we're here. Like, we've arrived. Well, maybe we haven't arrived. We still have a little bit of ways to go. But we're here, man. People know about us. They're talking about us. They pay attention to what we say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because in the beginning, it was just like certain people, sharing our stuff, liking our stuff. Like, but now I feel like more and more people are actually getting involved. And it's like,
you said it earlier. The last YouTube video, we had like 8 comments.
Yeah, 8 comments.
Before we used to get 0. 0 comments, and it went to like 1, then 3, and now we're at 8. So yeah. And our views are just increasing every single time. I think the last video we dropped it last Wednesday. So it still hasn't been a week, and we're almost at 200, And the video before that, we were at like 185, somewhere around there. Yeah. And the one before that, we were like at 150. So it just keeps getting better and better, and that's all thanks to you guys. Yeah, like
we were doing like, before that year ended, we were doing like 130.
Right.
And then we dropped like 2 long videos, and they both did pretty bad. They were like 80 views. Yeah. So we kind of learned from that. People don't like watching people don't like watching super long videos. We're like 80 views, okay, Yeah. So, and then the year started, we were getting 150.
Yep.
But now the past 3 episodes, they're like at 170, 180.
Yeah. So, I mean, nice. We can definitely say each of our videos have reached the 100 mark for sure. Yeah. And we're almost at 150 for every video that we've dropped, except for those 2. Like we said, we kind of messed up. We put 2 very long videos out there, but you live and you learn. So I don't know, that's it for the What I've Seen section. I just want to say thank you to everyone.
We've seen a lot of support, and we appreciate it.
Thanks to all the supporters, all the listeners. We really, really appreciate it. Yeah. You don't know how much it means to us. So go ahead with
it. Keeps us going.
Let us know who the clown of the week is.
Please, so for this clown of the week, first of all, shout out to my primo Daniel.
Oh, right.
He commented on my timeline. He like suggested a clown of the week.
Who? Let me hear it. Because just for everyone's information, Motive doesn't let me know who the clown of the week is. He just chooses it like an hour before. So,
it was a pretty funny clown of the week. He linked me a video. He said it's.
Is it a rapper?
He said it's a homie Garbanzo. His homie Garbanzo or something.
So he's not a rapper.
So no, I think it's just some random guy that makes content like videos.
Right.
But basically, what this guy was doing was in the video, he's like married or like he just lives with a girl, right? Like in a relationship.
Right.
So he can't go to the strip club no more, right?
Oh yeah.
So basically, what this guy is doing, he's watching TV, but like in the TV, he's watching a strip club, and he has like a stack of money.
Yeah.
He has a stack of money with him, so he's like throwing the money at the TV.
I think I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I've seen that video. So that's the clown of the week.
So shout out to my primo Daniel Gijon.
All right.
He gave me that suggestion. I watched the video. It was pretty funny. I mean, that's clown of the week material right there.
It is that. Yeah. So, hey, so to all the single guys listening, just hit the strip clubs every weekend. Not every weekend, but try to have as much fun as you can, so that you don't end up like clown of the week over here, just throwing money at a TV screen and shit. All right, that was it for clown of the week. How about whatever happened to section? Should I go? You want me to introduce it?
Yeah, go ahead, because I feel like you came up with this whatever happened to.
So, well, actually, someone commented again on our YouTube video.
On our YouTube, yeah.
So that was awesome. Thank you. Can you please check who it is, because I don't want to go without mentioning. Quick. So pretty much I'm going to let you guys know. They commented on our YouTube video, and they said, you guys discussed those signatures on text, but I had an encounter with I think it was her nephew, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know who this is. Everybody has different YouTube usernames, but this guy or girl, Nelly D 1992.
All right, shout out Nelly D 1992 on YouTube. So, could you read her comment?
Yeah, basically the person said, you guys talked about the signature things in text back in 2006, but just a couple of days ago, I told my 16-year-old nephew to fax me his volunteer form, and he told me with a straight face, "What's a fax?" And it made me feel so old.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk about that with the whatever happened to section. Well, actually, let's go with the whatever happened to first. Whatever happened to faxing? Because I know at my job, we don't fax anymore. We have e-fax, which is pretty much just an email. But faxing as a whole, it doesn't exist.
You know what? In my work, we actually do use fax still.
Oh shit.
Well, we use also what you say e-fax,
right?
But like since we switched to a different system, now we have to use the regular fax again because our new system doesn't like support it or something. But I still use fax.
Right.
And like whenever I think I had to send like some insurance stuff to like the DMV or whatever.
Right.
I faxed them that.
Of course, the DMV still uses fax because they're a government, you know, like that's a government.
But like, it's definitely still here. I just feel like, you know,
it's fading for sure.
Well, not only that, like the person mentioned in our YouTube comment, like his 16-year-old nephew. I feel like as a kid, as a 16-year-old, I don't think I really knew what fax was.
Wait, how old are you, Alex?
I'm 16.
Oh, do you know what fax is, or?
Like I've heard of it, but no one knows how to do it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like whenever I started doing working at my current job,
right?
I was 18. I didn't know what a fax was. They had to teach me how to send a fax. I didn't know how to send a fax.
I knew about faxes, but I didn't know how to use it. You're right.
Yeah.
And I still kind of don't really know how to use it. I think you like type in a number, right?
Yeah, basically you just put the thing there and type in a number
and then it scans it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how a fax works. And damn, we sound like young or whatever, not really knowing what it is. But yeah, it's definitely fading, you know?
Yeah. It's because there's like technology and new ways to do stuff now.
Yeah, I mean, you could just scan an image through email. So, yeah, hey, thanks for that comment. You gave us something to talk about. That was really interesting, too, like how kids, you know. So, let me ask you this. When was the last time someone made you feel old? Like, oh, dude.
Yeah, like going off of that comment, like he said, the person said their nephew made them feel old.
Yeah. Did anyone ever make you feel? Oh, when was the last time? Do you remember?
I don't think no one's really made me feel old. Honestly,
come on, guy. Come on, guy. You know that's a lie. Really, no one?
I don't. Well, maybe someone has, but it just doesn't pop into my head right now.
Right. Yeah. I think it was like my little brother when I showed him like a PS2 controller or whatever, and it had the cable, and he was like, "What cable? Like, why does this have a cable or whatever?" Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, oh, yeah, you don't know about this. Because he started gaming with PS3. PS3 never had a cable.
Yeah.
PS4, no cable. So, when he saw that on the PS2, he was like, what the? Like, what is this? Why
or maybe
would you
the
need a
last
cable?
time. Yeah, maybe I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm
oh,
good.
my bad.
You done?
No, I feel like actually, now that I thought about it, the last time that someone made me feel old, I think it was Alex.
Damn, the cameraman, right here behind the camera. Yeah. What did he do?
He tweeted at us a couple J. Cole songs. It was like Nobody's Perfect or something like that, like or Lights Please.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, bro. I've been knowing this song.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And he's like, what? Like, yeah. And I just kind of felt a little old.
Wait, it was from the mixtapes, right? From
yeah.
Like, the
Lights
warm up.
Please. I mean, that one came out. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I think you're talking about the warm up. If it's not the warm up, it's like Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, it was 2011 when it came out.
Damn, but do you know on what mixtape? Because J. Cole had some fire mixtapes, man, for sure. Probably one of his
it was on the warm up.
It was on the warm up, all right. Yeah, I'm guessing he when did you start listening to J. Cole? Like, what album? Do you remember?
For Your Eyes Only.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what about 2014?
I was young, like I still listened to it, but I was like 12 when that one came out.
Okay, so he just made me feel old right now.
Yeah.
I remember when 2014 came out, we were all talking about it.
I know.
Like, oh, this is a classic or whatever, and man.
Yeah, so it kind of made me feel a little old. You know, I was like, I know all these songs. What do you mean?
Yeah, man.
And he was talking about them like if he like they were like new releases or something. You know?
Yeah. Oh man, thanks for making me feel old, Alex. So yeah, hey, I think that's it for our section. So just so you guys remember, is the What I've Seen section with me, Clown of the Week with Motive, and then we both go on about whatever happened to. So those are the 3 sections that we've introduced, and we're gonna try to upload that content every week to our YouTube channel.
As long as we don't have technical difficulties,
exactly.
Like we have been.
Hopefully not again. We pray. But yeah, please follow us on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, so you guys can see all our new content. It's coming soon. We hope you guys like it. All right, man.
Oh yeah, just before we move on, we hit 50 subscribers on YouTube, so that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
we were like at 43 for a while, and then we got like an extra 7. It was like nice.
We got stuck there for a while. I was like, okay, this is it for now. And then we started moving up.
Yeah,
so
like when we just released the channel, the YouTube podcast channel, we made it to 40 like almost right away.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
And then we were getting like 1 a week.
Yeah.
And at 43, we stayed there for like a good 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then with the recent release, like the last 2 podcasts, we got it, made it to 50. I was like, nice.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're getting more and more views and subscribers, and I don't know, it feels good. So
Yeah.
that just keeps me motivated. So let's keep going.
Yeah.
You know what also keeps me motivated is when I see people outside of, well, I guess just out in the streets, you know.
Yeah.
And they talk to me about the podcast. Like I said, I saw my boy Efra the other day. We were like Christmas shopping, and he's like, "Hey, I've been listening to your podcast. Like, it's pretty good, you know. Like, I like it. You guys are doing a good job." I was like, "Oh, damn." I didn't even bring it up. He's the one who brought it up.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty cool.
That's what's up. But my cousin PD Duty, the other day he saw me and he's like, "Hey, I want to suggest like a topic, you know.
Yeah.
I want you guys to discuss Biggie and Pac." And I was like, "Oh man, someone had to say, like, you know,
It was bound to happen."
Yeah, exactly. Like every hip hop podcast or a discussion comes to this. So the question is, who's better, Biggie or Pac? But he added an interesting one. Besides that, he said, and I also want you guys to discuss who would be better right now, like in 2019, who would be still killing it, or would they still be killing it? Like, what would they be in 2019?
Or like if they came out, who would be like more popping?
Well, I think he meant like if they stayed alive,
Yeah.
who would still be killing it?
Ooh.
Yeah. Or would they even be known anymore? Or what would they be doing, you know?
Yeah.
So let's start off with that. Who do you think is better, Biggie or Pac?
I don't really.
Just because I don't want to talk about success because they're like, I don't know. To me, sales, they don't really determine. Like,
yeah, sales don't matter.
Right.
But whose music do I like better?
Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. I can't say who's, because here's the thing with me. When it comes to hip hop, I feel like, I think about it. This is gonna sound weird, but think about it as like ice cream flavors. We all have different.
Everybody has different opinions on it.
So you can't be like, vanilla is the best ice cream flavor of all time. You can't say that because you might like strawberry or whatever, and he might like chocolate.
Or I might be allergic to vanilla, so I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. So we can't all relate to the same artist. We don't all like what they're, you know, talking about or whatever, or their music just doesn't sound good to us.
Yeah.
I know people that hate J. Cole. Like, they're like, dude, he's the most boring rapper. Right here, my boy Alex, he loves J. Cole. You and I, we like J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not as much as Alex, but we like him a lot.
Or like, here's an example. J.I.D., we're gonna review his album later on.
Right.
Alex here really likes him, but I think, you know, I don't know too much. You know, he's okay, but I don't really like him too much.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So everybody has different opinions.
We all have different opinions. So I can't say that which one is better, but I'll tell you who I like more. Unless you want to go first.
Go ahead. All
right. People are gonna hate me for this, bro, because they're gonna be like, what? I like Biggie better.
Damn, really?
And people are gonna be like, well, you're West Coast, man. You're in California. F you. But you know what? He's a better artist. Well, I don't even want to say a better artist, but he's more diverse. Like, he'll have the club songs and, you know, the...
He definitely made the hits. Like, his album was a classic.
The first one, yes, for sure, Ready to Die. And I still listen to that to this day, like 20-something years later, 25 years later. And I don't know, I just think he's a better rapper, the way he flows and the way he rhymes words and everything. But that's just my opinion, though. So there you have it, PD. That's my favorite rapper. Or not my favorite rapper, but that, to me, he's a better rapper. I like him more.
I like you said, it's because Tupac made, you know, he came out with more projects.
Oh, for sure, yeah, for sure.
And not only that, I'm like into like the socially aware rappers, kind of.
Right.
Like Kendrick Lamar, he's overly dedicated, Section 80, like just talks about life experiences.
Yeah.
Like all over life experience, like everything.
Yeah.
Like Biggie Smalls pretty much talked about the streets, you know.
Right. Yeah, because he sold crack and all that. And Pac I don't think he really ever sold crack and all that.
I think he did, but he sold drugs. I think he did. He's talked about it in songs, so I'm guessing he did.
See, I'm very ignorant to like Pac music, and people are gonna hate me, but
and not only that, like Pac has made some street songs. He's made like the songs for black people, you know, like to uplift the people.
I do like those songs
so
a lot.
I like him overall, like his message overall.
Right.
But like you said, the sounds coming from Biggie are better. But I love the messages more from Tupac.
Yeah, I know for a fact that So I guess we can say it like this. Biggie has a better flow, and as a rapper, technically,
better flow and delivery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Technically, he's a better rapper.
Yeah.
Like his technique and everything.
But I think Tupac's a better lyricist.
Yeah, his lyrics are more like they're deeper. You know.
Yeah.
He speaks on topics that we should all be aware of, and Biggie's just like, oh, this is my story. You know, hoes, money.
Plus, Tupac was like he was like a little bit more diverse. You know, he like made different sounds.
Yeah, you know.
And Biggie was pretty much like boom bap kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
At first, I said Biggie was more diverse, but now that I think about it, Pac was a little more diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biggie just had street sound, boom bap, and like hits, like clubs. And radio hits. You know, like club songs and radio hits. So yeah, I just maybe I don't know why, but I just like Biggie's music more.
No,
but
like definitely you can jam out to Biggie's music more.
And I'm not saying Pac sucks, you know, because that's another thing. I don't know why people have to choose a side. Like, to me, it's like, I like Biggie more. I'll still put on some Tupac, you know?
Yeah.
I went to watch his movie. I went to watch
just
Biggie's
because
movie.
you choose one doesn't mean you don't like the other. You just, like, choose one. Like,
yeah,
it's
so
just...
please stop doing that. But I want to know what the youngins over here think. What do you think, Alex? Or do you even listen? Do you know who we're talking about right now?
Yeah, I know who they are. They're legends. But, like, I don't really go dive deep into them because, I'm not from, like, that...
Era?
Era. But... I have to say Tupac, because he reminds me a lot of Cole. You know, how, like they talk about real world problems and stuff like that.
I can see that. Who does Biggie remind you of?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Though, sorry to interrupt, but if I want to compare people, Tupac reminds me of Cole because they talk about similar subjects.
Right, or Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick. Yeah.
And Biggie's what, like Drake?
Biggie.
Nah, please don't.
Nipsey Hussle, or YG.
Yeah. YG.
Or like J-Rock.
Yeah.
Talk about the streets.
But he had that a little extra.
A better sound, yeah.
Yeah, he just made hits. Like
probably YG then, because YG makes some pretty good hits.
Yeah. Especially when he first came out.
Yeah.
He was really up there. I remember his first album, is it My Crazy Life? I think it was My Crazy Life.
YG's first album?
Yeah, please look that up. It's been a while, but I remember when that album came out, we were all bumping. I remember I was in college.
Yeah.
Cal State San Marcos, everyone was bumping that. It was, dude, for sure had like 6 hits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was My Crazy Life in 2014.
Yeah. That was a good album, man. And he still, for YG, he still drops really good songs, but that first one was almost a classic. I can't say it was a classic, but it was up there. So, second part of the question, who would be more relevant today? Do you think?
Oh, I think Tupac would be more relevant today because people are looking to like how to connect. People are looking to connect. Yeah. A lot of people are looking to jam out, but like they're looking into like stuff like techno or like people talking about taking drugs and like sick beats.
Yeah.
And like Tupac, he'll make people connect with the stuff he talks about.
Yeah, no.
People like connecting now, like through their music.
Going off that, Biggie was hot, but like every other rapper, I feel like he would have fell off since he had a lot of club songs and, you know, like radio hits. I feel like at some point someone new was gonna come in with a better sound. People are gonna like forget about Biggie.
Plus, like I was saying, I don't know how much credibility Biggie had because you know. Before his death, he only released one album. After he died, his second album came out.
Yeah.
So you don't really know like how well he would do in the future. You know, Tupac had
he was just
like
dropping
like
projects.
4 albums.
Yeah.
And they all did pretty well.
Yeah, no, and he was just dropping songs nonstop. And Biggie was like a little more slow in a way.
So Tupac has a little bit more credibility.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like we said, Biggie only dropped 2 albums. So a lot of people drop 2 good albums and the third one is a flop, you know, and then they just start falling. Yeah. And Tupac was just dropping and staying. So
and they were all consistent.
Yeah. I feel like today Tupac would still be around. He would be like a Nas in a way.
Yeah.
Nas or Eminem. Maybe even like Jay-Z, like one of those
guys. Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is like, he's pretty relevant. So, like all the albums he drops is relevant.
It's because Jay-Z was like a businessman. But I feel like he would be like Nas or Eminem, where they're kind of more low key now, but they still have that ability, you know, to drop sick rhymes. They're still pretty good at what they do. So I feel like Tupac would still be around. He wouldn't be as successful, but he would still be making some pretty good music. He wouldn't be selling as much because that's just what happens with every rapper out there. Yeah. But he would definitely be a little more relevant than Biggie. That's not to say that Biggie wouldn't be relevant, you know, but he wouldn't be as relevant compared to Biggie.
Yeah.
That's just my idea. Or that's what I think. So, yeah, thanks for the question, and there you go. There you have it. Hey, dude, real quick, before we get into the album review, shout out again my boy Bias, because he introduced me to, remember the video where I commented your name? I tagged you?
Yes.
It was Tech Nine
and Token.
Yeah. And I told you, bro, check this shit out. This is dope. Like,
yeah,
I really like this. It was, I don't know if it was a freestyle or a song, but it was good. And I was like, oh, thanks, Bias. You know, thanks for the link or whatever. But then you told me something like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I've been knowing about Token. So I forgot to reply when you messaged my name.
That's messed up, man. That hurt a little.
I forgot to reply because I already knew about this guy. So it wasn't like something too, exciting for me.
Right.
Because at first when I heard him, I was like, oh, I heard like one, like you heard one thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe it's good. But like I listened to his stuff, album.
Yeah.
And I also listened to his new album that he just dropped like a month ago or something.
Right.
And it wasn't too like good, I just feel like, I don't know, it's just like what happened, like how I feel about Hobson.
Right.
Like I'm just like over that kind of stuff, I'm trying to listen to better stuff. And if it's not like social aware stuff or like stuff to uplift me,
people, yeah.
If it's not that I want to listen to, I want to listen to some lit stuff.
Or some party stuff.
I don't want to listen to some random
like
gibberish.
Like Bad Bunny,
Yeah. Like, yeah. So he's good. He's definitely good, and I mean he's young. Yeah. He's young, so he has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't like a super big fan of him. I just feel like he was just like one of those rappers like rap fast and like think they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fast and aggressive.
Yeah.
Lyrical, miracle, spiritual individual. Yeah. But I don't know. To me, I heard of like, this is pretty good. I like it. I like how they were going off each other. Honestly, I like that song, so I'm gonna definitely have to check him out, and then we'll come back to that. Yeah. I guess, since you know way more about him than I do.
Yeah.
But we appreciate that to all the hip hop listeners. We appreciate when you guys send us links. Like, I can remember back in the day, Kendrick Lamar, I found about him through the internet. I was like, people were talking about it. I checked him out. And then I know I introduced Kendrick Lamar, or I introduced you to Kendrick. And then I was talking to my homie Boogie, and he was like, oh, I listen to Kendrick too. And then he showed me, like, another song that I had never heard from Kendrick, from
which was from Overly Dedicated?
Yeah. Which was,
super old.
Yeah. What was it? The one where he's like, you boo-boo, you weak. You turned down. You thirsty. Cut you off.
Yeah, cut you off.
Yeah, I remember I was listening to Section 80.
I know we're not talking about I know we're not talking about Kendrick Lamar right now. We still have a little bit of time. Right. So I told Alex to listen to Overly Dedicated and Section 80.
Right.
And I told him, he said he listened to Overly Dedicated. He said he likes it. Right. He has a couple of songs he really likes.
Yeah.
But he listened to Section 80. He said he doesn't like it.
Oh, dude. So real quick, let me just finish my story and then we'll go to this.
All right.
So when I heard Section 80, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like, what the? Like, no one was listening to Kendrick. I hadn't heard of anyone sounding like Kendrick. So I was all excited. I introduced you to Kendrick. And then I think, or...
Yeah, you introduced me. You told me a song about Kendrick.
Yeah, and
after that, I did my own research.
Exactly. So it was just like I opened the door and they just freaking went in, and he became my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Then my homie Noe, shout out my boy Noe. He was listening to Kendrick too, so we would talk about him. Then my boy Boogie, I told him like, yo, this boy Kendrick, like he's dope. He's like, oh, I heard of him. It's like, really? It's like, yeah. Oh, you like Section 8? He's like, yeah, but there's another song, and then he showed me Cut You Off.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Where's this from? And then it was from, like, I went back even more because that was from Overly Dedicated. And me and my boy Boogie would talk about it all the time, like, messing around. He's like, nah, bro, I introduced you to Kendrick. But like, well, you did not introduce me to Kendrick. Like, you showed me one song that I didn't know. That's not introducing, So we just go back and forth on that. I know it's fun. But at the end of the day, Boogie went with us, remember?
We went to our first concert. What was it, 2011?
It was like 2011. It was before
2012, I think. I don't know.
No, it was before Good Kid, My City. So it was like October 20. No. It might have been 2012, but like early 2012.
Yeah.
And then he dropped Good Kid, Mad City. So yeah, I remember it was very few people that listened to Kendrick, and now it's just like he blew up,
Yeah, so like, he's made, like, everybody knows Kendrick, like.
Yeah, and another thing, it's funny. This girl, I still remember to this day. I forget which one of my friends, but she was like, she was living somewhere outside of the state, and she was going to school somewhere outside the state, and she said, "Hey, that guy Kendrick that you always talk about, he's gonna be here, in the city, like next week or whatever." I was like, "Oh, you should go." And she's like, "I would, but I don't really listen to Kendrick." And it's crazy how now no one wants to miss a Kendrick show,
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool to see, like, an artist that you follow since the beginning evolve. I'm not saying that makes us better or worse than anyone, but I don't know. That's kind of cool how
it is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience,
Like we went to our first Kendrick concert. It was what, $20?
Yeah, it was.
And when we went back, it was like 100.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
It's just crazy to see how everything evolves. But yeah, that's cool. If you don't know who Kendrick is, stop everything you're doing and go check him out.
You must be in a cave, dude,
Yeah.
if you don't know who Kendrick is.
But if you do know who he is and you haven't checked out his older stuff, so like Section 80, Overly Dedicated, I think there's like the Kendrick Lamar EP. There's a bunch of music, like a bunch of his mixtapes. So go look that up. There's way more. So go check him out. But now back to what we were talking about. Alex, please, bro. How do you not like Section 80?
I told him.
I'm mad right now.
You know what? I kind of thought about why he wouldn't. I feel like the complex lyrics, because in that album, I feel like the lyrics were a little bit complex for the normal listener.
Yeah, it's something that
because he had a lot of metaphors and everything. Like his lyrics were pretty complex.
Could you think of one song that you maybe do like from Section 80 or no? You just kind of
ADHD.
See?
Like
yeah. And that one's one of the more like
radio friendly.
Yeah, radio friendly. Yeah.
But like High Power, bro. Like remember that song that we were on that song for a while.
Or like Cushion Corinthians. I love Cushion Corinthians.
So pretty much Cushion Corinthians. He's just talking about how we're all good and bad. We're humans. We make mistakes, but we try to make the best. So like the hook goes like, smoking my weed, reading Corinthians, or like smoking my kush, reading Corinthians, because he's like reading the Bible, but at the same time, smoking weed.
Yeah.
So it's like he's trying to find himself, but he's a human. He's gonna have good things and bad things, like all of us. We have positives and negatives. So yeah, I really like that song. But yeah, I suggest that Alex goes back to check out that whole album.
Yeah, I mean, like if we really think about it and like try to like criticize it without being biased. The sounds, like the melody, isn't like too great, but it's still good.
Yeah.
But the lyrics is what really makes this album.
Right.
And like we were talking about Cushion Corinthians, like just like like I was talking about like Tupac making music like people could connect with. Like Cushion Corinthians, his hook, ride to it, cause you never know when a bullet might hit and you die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things. It's just like you can connect and like get motivated off that. Like I was talking about like how we get motivated off Logic and stuff like that.
Right.
You can get motivated off this Section 80 album.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
just so
and that's
dope.
most of Kendrick's music, Yeah. He's trying to motivate people and we really appreciate that. So yeah. But Overly Dedicated, what's your favorite song on that one?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
Never Like Cut You Off, Alien Girl, and PNP.
Oh, PNP.
PNP.
Yeah.
I remember me and you used to rock to PNP all the time.
All the time, yeah. The intro too was the Where Are We Going? The Growing Apart.
Yeah.
That one's dope too. Especially when we saw like, no, never mind. I can't say it because there's a lot of bad words. But yeah, there's some pretty good sections about it. Well, actually, all that song is pretty dope. Overly Dedicated is more mellow for sure. It's more like to chill, maybe cruise it with that album in the background or like late at night, when you're getting ready to go to bed. But without further ado...
Well, we said we were going to... we skipped over the Grammys. We said we were going to get back to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to touch up on that or not.
Yeah, let's do it. Because album reviews, like we said, we're not going to go too deep into them anymore. So we're just going to do a little 5 to 10 minute album review. And then we'll do like a section aside. Or like an extra podcast.
If you guys really want that,
Yeah,
you can let us know if you guys really want us to... Because we're going to go into the JAD album review right now, but it's going to be a short one.
Right.
If you guys really want us to go in depth, we will we'll put out a full video, 15, 20 minutes long and go in depth.
Yeah, in the future, we're going to definitely do like reaction videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all the content that you're going to see on our YouTube channel. It's not only going to be our podcast anymore, we're also going to have like, and we'll discuss this in the next episode in the beginning so that everyone who's listening can hear from the beginning. But we're going to have like discussions, album reviews, reactions, and that's it for now, I think. Oh, and the sections like what I've seen, whatever happened to, and Clown of the Week. We'll have those 3 also. We'll put visuals for you guys. But for right now, the Grammys. do you really give an about the Grammys?
I think it's pretty cool to see like who the mainstream
Artists are?
recognizes.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like, I don't really care, if an artist gets a Grammy or not. Like,
Yeah.
It's not gonna make me like the person more or less.
Right. Back in the day, to me, it was like everything. Like,
but it's
he
still
got a Grammy. Like, dude, he's the top rapper right
Yeah.
now. But it's not like that anymore. And it started fading away. And the day it died was when Macklemore beat Kendrick Lamar for album.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is a joke. Like,
everybody knew like that was like dumb
Yeah.
or rigged or something.
Right. And it was just like, okay, I'm done. I don't know if anyone like we really listen to has won a Grammy lately. Like. Kendrick or Law. Well, I know Kendrick.
That's the cool
Kendrick,
thing.
yeah.
That's the cool thing. The only cool thing I really enjoy about the Grammys, like this year, Joyner Lucas got nominated for a Grammy. So it's like,
two
Grammys.
Alex? How many?
I think video and song of the year.
All right.
So that's pretty cool. Someone. I mean, he's kind of like jumped into mainstream recently, but before that, he wasn't too mainstream. Like he wasn't known.
Right.
He was like Tory Lane said, he was under 1 million followers on Instagram
right.
and stuff.
And so that the Grammys could definitely give you that exposure,
Yeah.
Like once you come out on the Grammys, people are like, "Who's this? I gotta check him out." So that's that's one cool thing about it. But as far as like them giving you the credibility, they don't really give you credibility as far in the rap community. Maybe in the other communities, yeah, but not in the rap community, not in hip hop.
So like real quickly, let me point out like record of the year, like. I'll just name the big ones that of hip hop and rap.
Right.
It's Drake's "Got a Plan," Kendrick Lamar and SZA, "All the Stars" from the Black Panther.
Oh, I'm feeling like that was gonna win.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I Like It, Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin. So
I don't think I've heard of them.
I like it, some shit like that.
I said I like it like
that one.
right. Yeah.
So that one might win. So pretty much those are the top three mainstream ones that we know from hip hop. God Plan, Drake, All the Stars, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and I Like It, Cardi B.
You know what? Oh man, that's gonna be a close one. I feel like Cardi B's gonna come out with a lot of Grammys, just because she's kind of like more mainstream, and almost pop. But I don't know. We'll see.
And for album of the year, it's Cardi B's "Invasion of Privacy," Drake's "Scorpion," Post Malone, which he's pretty mainstream. Beer bongs and
Hold
Bentleys.
on, Alex is trying to tell me something. You think he's gonna win Post Malone?
I think Post Malone's gonna win.
Oh really?
Didn't he win last Grammys too, or something like that?
Not album of the year, I think.
But he won like a couple, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you say all the ones that are album of the year or nominees for album of the year?
Nominees for album of the year. Should I name all of them or just like the main ones that we?
Just all of them. Forget.
Cardi B, "Invasion of Privacy," Brandy Carlisle, "By the Way I Forgive You," Drake, "Scorpion," Her, Post Malone, "Beer Bongs and Bentleys," Janelle Monáe, "Dirty Computer," Casey Musgraves, "Golden Hour," and various artists, Black Panther, the album.
I think it's gonna be Drake or Post Malone.
I feel
it'd be cool if it was various albums.
If it's Black, I feel like it's Black Panther. I really feel like it was album.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
because it went kind of mainstream. Black Panther, the movie, blew up, and also everybody was like all happy about Black Panther, the album. I feel like that one has a really good chance of winning.
The four in my eyes are Scorpion, Cardi B, Post Malone, and Black Panther.
And plus how we were talking about we don't really care about the Grammys.
Yeah.
Low key, I kind of do care. If Black Panther the album wins, if Black Panther wins, I'm gonna be happy. Yes, finally someone that deserves it. Someone that I think deserves the Grammy.
Yeah, I still wouldn't be excited. I don't know. Ever since they did that to Kendrick, I'm just like, whatever, F you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't give an F about the Grammy because. You know what? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me.
Eminem stand right here.
Hey, how come Eminem isn't on there? Come on, guys.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, really, he dropped an album.
Yeah, but it wasn't so good.
I think it was.
It was good, but it wasn't it didn't blow up like that. You know what I mean?
Would the Scorpion from Kendrick even blow up? I feel like it did. I feel
Drake,
like it was. Or who did I say?
Kendrick.
Oh fuck! Damn, it's because we've been talking about Kendrick Lamar. Did he blow? I feel like it didn't.
Everyone was anticipating it. It wasn't as that good. But everybody was like, it was a letdown.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, I think that's all. Is there any other sections you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about the section where Joyner Lucas got.
Oh yeah, let's get into that. That's kind of exciting.
Video of the year, music video of the year for I'm Not Racist.
Oh yeah, that's a good ass video.
So,
thank you, Alex.
I don't know if all the people out there saw Joyner
it went
or listened
viral.
to it.
It
went pretty viral.
Yeah.
And it came out like just at the right time,
Yeah.
Like, with all this Trump stuff, he dropped it like right in the heat of the moment. So not only was like the message in the song great, the video was beautiful.
Yeah,
so,
and the time was right.
Yeah, so I feel like
what? Let's share that. Let's go ahead and share that on our YouTube page or on Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and share that one
because it's a really good video, really good message. Yeah, you guys are gonna like it, and I'm saying it blew up, man. So you probably already seen it before.
Actually, you know what? Eminem did get nominated for a Grammy.
What was it?
Best rap song. Lucky You.
With Joyner
Lucas.
So that's the second nomination. I hope they win. I mean, you think he's gonna win or not? Looking at the rest of the nominees. Looking at the other nominees.
Oh, it's pretty. It has a good, cause look, there's Drake's Got a Plan.
Right.
Which I really like that joint.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Kendrick's King's Dead, which I really like. Sicko Mode, Travis Scott and Drake. Come on, we know that's a good song.
Yeah.
And Win, J-Rock and Kendrick.
Ah, dude. I almost want J-Rock to win that just for the
Yeah.
That's a really
that's song. A stacked
yeah.
Like that's a good competition right there for a rap song.
It's messed up, but I don't see Lucky You winning that one. I just don't see it. Yeah. I see it as the weaker song. Well, not the more
less mainstream.
Song. Yeah, there you
less
go.
mainstream than all
mainstream.
of them. So I don't see Lucky You winning.
Yeah. So
best rap album, Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy, which I don't really see in the rap. Like what? I guess people can say, but it's more hip hop than rap.
Yeah, it's gonna win though.
Mac Miller Swimming, which is if he wins, it's just gonna be a tribute to his death. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap, which a lot of people really love. I listened to it like once or twice, and I'm not really a big fan of like the gangster rap sound.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Pusha T Daytona. Also, he sounds kind of like a little bit gangster. I'm not really a fan of that sound. And Travis Scott's Astro World.
I feel like that one's gonna win.
Yeah, that one's gonna win. I feel like
a lot of people were excited about that one because he's definitely a mainstream rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, Sicko Mode. I even like Sicko Mode.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really. I don't feel like I listen to many Travis Scott.
The Antidote. That song.
The Antidote and like the one he did with some that he did with Kendrick, but like other than that.
And I'm not saying he's a bad rapper, but it's just he's more mainstream for me. Yeah. Like if I want to get lit, that's what I go to, Travis Scott. But hey, do you want to talk about, or you got one more for us?
Yeah, well, just like the best music video, like Alex said, is "I'm Not Racist" by Joyner Lucas.
That's gotta win. So in my eyes, it just has.
And
to
it
win.
Doesn't look like. Well, I can't really say because I didn't see any of these other music videos. But Alex is saying "This Is America" by Childish Gambino was a good video. You saw the video?
Oh, that one blew up.
It did.
Crazy.
It did.
You saw the video too?
I saw the video.
I did not see the video.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, and then he's just like dancing with his shirt off, and then he mentions Oaxaca. He does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
But overall, I guess I care for like if somebody wins that I feel like really deserves it. But like it's not something like I'm too excited about. You know?
If they lose, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, if they lose, I don't care. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's just the fucking Grammys. But if they win, it's like, oh, cool, finally get noticed.
Okay, Grammys, you might get a second chance,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna get noticed. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's discuss real quick. I know I guess we don't have a time limit, but people are probably like, oh, dude, they're just doing hip hop. But you know what? I said it in the beginning. I say it in the beginning of every episode. A lot of hip hop. So. Did you guys see 21 Savage is actually British? Do you guys want to talk about that? It's kind of messed up. Like it's funny, but it's messed up because he's being like he was arrested, right?
I don't really care that he's British, not.
Right, like he's still good. Or
yeah, the fact that he got deported is kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up. Yeah.
But I mean, he's an artist, and shouldn't he have had his visa problems, taken care of?
True. Yeah,
he's a rich artist. Yeah, like come on.
When you're someone in that position,
it sucks though because he has kids So,
oh shit,
he might not be able to provide for them for now.
Oh, that's fucked up. Then yeah, no, that's really fucked up.
And not only just that, but I think it's kind of a good thing. It's not good that he got deported, but it's a good thing for like immigration in general, because I feel like it might spark some talk and some songs to come out talking about immigration and deportation.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point, man. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so something good can come out of this bad. Yeah. Out of this bad situation. Yeah, damn, I didn't even think about the kids. I didn't know he had kids. That's the thing. Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's really, really messed up. But
and people are making memes that 6ix9ine that 6ix9ine snitched.
I didn't see that one. I did not see that one.
People are making memes that 6ix9ine snitched on 21 Savage and got him deported.
Memes are always gonna be there, and I guess they line up the mood, a little. Yeah. Like sometimes you can't take it too far. Even though it's on the internet, you shouldn't take it too far. People do take it a little too far, but yeah. But I saw like Savage the 21st. Yeah. Or whatever. I mean, the memes are always gonna be there.
Yeah, all the memes are so funny.
Yeah. And then 6ix9ine, he's gonna get time, but he started helping out, or what do you want to call that?
Come on, it's kind of how it is. He's a rat. Right. He started snitching.
He started snitching on his boys or whatever, and he's gonna get a lighter sentence, but he's still gonna get like up to 40-something years. Yeah. So did you guys see all the things he was doing? Like all the records he was, dude. That kid's crazy. He's only 22, and he was like doing a bunch of things. Also like I don't know if it was rape, I guess it's rape, right? Because he was messing around with like a 13-year-old on a video. Like, dude, what the fuck? He's just, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Like, how do you plan to get away with all that,
I don't know. I think since he blew up all of a sudden, it just got to his head probably.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it, like, all right, I got money now. I don't need to be doing stupid shit no more, So, honestly, it's fucked up, but he should have been Clown of the Week. Like, well, he should, like, maybe Clown of the Year.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's been,
he's fucking up. He's making a lot of bad shit.
He was Clown of the Year last year, though, because last year he was doing like dumb stuff, and then it happened,
Yeah, so he was Clown of the Year for 2018. Which is fucked up, because he had a really good 2018, but then he fucked it all up. Yeah. But yeah, man, we just wanted to discuss on that since everyone's talking about it. We wanted to give it our little 2 cents. But now, we gotta get to this part. And we were talking about earlier about how, like, I brought you on to Kendrick and other people brought me on to other artists. I was brought on to JID by my boy Alex right here. I don't know did he introduce you to JID too, or?
Yeah, Alex also brought me up onto JID.
I think it was on the podcast that he mentioned JID.
Yeah.
So thank you, Alex, for.
Well, I think I already knew about him, but I only knew.
Nah, don't try to
lie. I knew one song. But I didn't think too much of it because I didn't like him.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. All right, well, so let's go with that real quick, like 5-10 minutes right here. If you guys aren't into album reviews, you guys can end the podcast right here. But before you do, hold up. Share, subscribe. On YouTube, please. Let's try to get 200 views for every video.
Let's get to 100 subs now that we're at 50.
Yeah, for real. And we're going to upload a whole bunch of content. And you know where to listen to us. If you're driving and you can't see our videos, listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, and we're trying to get other deals, so you guys can hear us everywhere. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Here we go with the album review. JID,
DiCaprio 2.
Man, honestly, you guys are gonna be like, this guy or whatever, this guy. But when I heard this album, kind of like it felt like when I first heard Section 80. I was like, oh, this is a little different. I like this. This is different, bro. This is like nothing I've really heard before. I was like, oh, this guy can spit. And I like the little melodies and stuff. I don't know. I really enjoyed this album. Except for like 2 or 3 songs. But I still need to listen to it like a few more times. Yeah. I don't know. That's my opinion, though. What do you think?
I'm not a fan of...
This guy right here, man.
Come on. You got to be honest.
No, you're entitled to your opinion. Go ahead.
I listen to, the songs. He has a couple of songs that are upbeat, Right. I can, nod my head to, Yeah. But overall, I didn't really like the album. I don't know if it might not even have to do with his beats or lyrics.
Maybe it's his voice.
It has a lot to do with his voice and the way he, makes it sound in his songs.
Yeah.
It just sounds, weird, Yeah. I used to also not like Chance's voice. Oh. But sometimes he makes it sound nice with his music.
Yeah.
I just feel like JID just sounds like a little weird.
Chance is another rapper that I was like, dude, this is different. Like,
yeah,
I like this.
Like Chance, his voice is different.
Yeah,
and like it sounds good though. But like this guy, I don't know.
The whole first half up to was the one I told you guys before we started the podcast.
You said the first half up to working out.
Oh, up to working out. All that is fire, honestly.
Yeah, and I listen. You know, I like Off These 151 Rum.
Yeah, 151.
But other than that, I don't really have you know, too many songs that stand out to me.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
And I've listened to this album like 10 times because. Right. You know, Alex been bugging me.
Yeah. No, but
not only that, I knew we were gonna do this album review,
right.
So I listened to it a lot, but just not too much stands out, and like I really do not enjoy his voice.
You know what people are saying? They're like, "Oh, that's cool," and he mentions it. He has a line where he's all like, "I'm from East Atlanta, like Gucci and Travis Porter, but my story's similar to the hare and the tortoise. Pen so sharp, told stories he thought I forged it." Like, dude. That's I don't know, that to me that's freaking badass, dude. Yeah. That's lyrical, that's fire.
Like definitely a lot of people are saying he's very lyrical.
The face that Alex did right now, that's the same face that they're like, oh, that's nasty. Like what the dude, he went in because he's saying my story's similar to the hare and the tortoise. Because you know how the hare is faster and gets to the finish line faster or whatever. He's slower because he's already 28. So people have already peaked at like 25, 24. Yeah. He's 28 and he's just peaking, but he's doing it slow like the tortoise, but he's going to get there, you know? He's going to beat. That's how I took it. That's how I took that line. Like, oh, this motherfucker's coming for everyone else, you know? He's coming slow, but he's coming. He's going to get there before everyone else. And I don't know. I kind of believe him after hearing this. Like,
dude, maybe,
you got it. So, I don't know. I don't think 28 is that old for a rapper, you know? Jay-Z and Eminem, they're rapping.
No, well, Kendrick blew up like at 26, I think. That's
he was
2012. 2012 was when he dropped Good Kid, right?
Yeah, and
that was what 7 years ago. He's what, like 33 now.
No, I think he's 30. I remember he's a Section 80 baby, but I think he was born in 89. Kendrick or 88.
Kendrick is born in 87.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm wrong. So 2012, he blew up at 25.
Yep, 25.
So 28 is not that
28 is not that much, but it kind of still is.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you know who killed it, though, on this album? J. Cole. His verse was dope.
Oh, J. Cole always kills features, though. He just... That's the thing we talked about before. J. Cole goes all out on features, and he kills them. We're like, nice. Yeah. But when it comes to his own albums recently, it wasn't like all that.
He has a cool line. He says, y'all people... I can't say the word.
Yeah.
But y'all got people... Is it homonyms? Right? Is that how you pronounce that? Do you know? Y'all people homonyms, like pretty much y'all sound the same. He says y'all people homonyms sounding the same. Not in my lane, it's not in my lane, so I can't complain. Me and Ben Frank got a damn good thing going on, way more than a random fling. So like Ben Frank, $100 bill. You know? So I don't know. He killed it on that verse too. I don't know. This album is dope, man. I can't believe. I thought we were gonna come here. We were gonna be like, oh, this is awesome, and we were gonna.
It's definitely
go crazy, but
to me, it's like a 7.5 or 8 max. But it's because I just can't like deal with his. I can't put up with his voice.
Really?
Like get like it's just like high pitched voice. You know what I mean?
Right. But can I say one more line?
I guess. I mean, nobody really wants to hear you. Right.
But these are... I want people to listen to these lyrics. Said, Mama called, where the F are you? On the road, and I ain't coming back until my 100 stacks make 100... No, until my 100 stacks make 100 racks, and that 100 racks brings a bundle back. Like, dude, he just... I don't know, when I hear these lyrics, I'm like, dude. What's your favorite track, Alex? Or
on the album?
Yeah.
Probably 151 Rum.
151 Rum. Yeah. I think that's like the lead single, I believe. Or something like that's one of the first songs that came out. It's dope too. I mean, I don't know. The energy.
I'm definitely gonna live it. No, definitely. Everything's there except like his voice and like a couple songs that are like slow and not really like. I can't. I don't really feel the vibe.
You're right. Yeah, there's three of those. I'm just like, it's not doing.
But I guess I gotta listen more and like get used to his voice. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. If you're not liking his voice, you're not gonna listen to someone with an annoying voice. You know. No, so I can see why you don't like him, but. maybe give it 1 or 2 more listens, and then hopefully you get into it. I don't know. This is only like my 5th listen. And I'm already loving this album. I love this as like the 3rd one. Nice. And now I'm just listening. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Alex. Shout out.
Damn, Alex only had to tell you once to listen to the album. I told you like 30 times about Joyner, and you still haven't. You still haven't listened to Joyner.
Here's the thing: we haven't reviewed Joyner, so that's why I didn't like listen to him as much. Oh, I was talking to someone today about rap albums, and he's like, you know what? They're just going too fast for me. This was at work, and he said this is just going too fast for me. There's like 6 albums on my list that I still gotta get through.
Yeah,
like, bro. And we've talked about this, and it's a reality now.
Yeah, maybe so much.
Yeah, we'll go into that maybe in one of our videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for the JID, the album DiCaprio 2. I think I'm gonna give it like a 9, bro.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a. I'm gonna be nice and give it an 8.
Yeah.
Because how am I gonna give it a lower score just because I don't like his voice? So right, I'm just gonna give it an 8.
Respectable. Okay, yeah. I give it a 9. I really like it. What about you, Alex? 10 or 9? 9?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I need to go listen to DiCaprio now, or DiCaprio 1, whatever it's called. The first one. The first one. Is there DiCaprio? Yeah, right.
No, I don't think there's a DiCaprio 2. No, his previous one was the Never Story. So actually, not the Never Story. Let me look it up. I'm sorry.
Right. Hey, to all our hip hop listeners that are still there, yeah, check out JID, man. You guys gotta check him out. Trust me.
Oh yeah, the Never Story. His last album was the Never Story in 2017.
What about before that? Is there an album before that?
No, there's none. There's no DiCaprio one. I think DiCaprio 2, as in I think that's what he's calling himself.
Oh,
DiCaprio,
like Young Sinatra.
Yeah.
And so instead of like DiCaprio Jr., wait, Alex has some info. He's I'm telling you, he's like the Wikipedia right here. You know, we can count on Alex to bring us.
Alex just.
If you guys haven't noticed, Alex is slowly becoming a part of the crew here at How We See It. So
yeah, he just showed me that he dropped DiCaprio in 2015, but I don't see that any.
Just not on Spotify.
Yeah, I don't see. Well, it must have been like a mixtape or something, and that's why it's not on Spotify.
Well, think about it.
Or like an EP.
Yeah. There's some mixtapes that are not on Spotify, so it's probably definitely.
Yeah, if you're not really popping, it's not gonna be on Spotify.
Right, we're on Spotify, so we're popping.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, but DiCaprio 2 is actually an album, so I'm guessing the first DiCaprio was a mixtape. Yeah. Probably. Okay, so that's what's up.
DiCaprio 2 was his sophomore album.
Okay, and the Never Story was his debut.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, as far as this goes, if you're still here. You're obviously a hip hop listener. Please check out DiCaprio 2, JID. Do yourself a favor, and yeah, man, I suggest it for sure. Like to all my, I recommend it. Hardcore, DiCaprio 2, JID.
Cool.
Yeah, man. So next week we're gonna try to do another album review. We're gonna try. We'll see. Let's not even say which one, cause
sometimes I feel like for the past 3 episodes we've been saying we're gonna do this album review, and sometimes we don't go through with it because we don't have time or something.
Right. Because we actually want to give you guys a good review. We don't want to half-ass it or whatever. So yeah, hey, if you're still here, thank you for staying till the end. Episode 14, we'll do another album. We'll try to do another album review. Give us topics, please, for what I've seen, Clown of the Week, whatever happened to, and just maybe you guys want us to discuss something like the Polar Vortex today. So yeah, thank you guys for suggestions. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Yeah. And yeah, man, anything else you guys want to add?
Man, that's it.
All right, thank you, Alex, for being here. Yeah, have a good week. Peace.
Peace.